Well, hey, Michael deMeng.
Hi, Kristen.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? It's been
Good. It
like
looks like
really,
you.
really long time.
It has been so long since we have shared a cocktail together.
What, we've shared cocktails together? I can't remember
Oh,
that.
yeah. What's in that cup? Uh-huh.
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. What time is it? Looks like you got some creepy folks hanging out with you.
Yes, I have some creepy folks lurking in the
Awesome.
background. These are some of the creepy folks we're going to be making in class, in fact.
Oh, they're fabulous. Well, for those of y'all tuning in, my name is Kristen Williams, and I am the owner of Ephemera Paducah, which is an art workshop space in Paducah, Kentucky. And Michael deMeng will be teaching here in March 2022. And I think we just looked, we have a space left. So if you want to in-person teaching with Michael deMeng, you got to grab that. I'll put the link in the profile and all that kind of stuff when we post this online. And where are you right now?
I'm in Vancouver, BC. So yes,
Okay.
up in the northern lands.
And what's the weather like up there now?
Today, well, where I'm at, it's snowing a lot. We're actually
Oh,
getting
cool.
a ton of snow. Yeah.
Nice,
Before I
nice.
came on this, I was busy shoveling the cars out of the driveway, which kind of doesn't always happen in Vancouver, but we're kind of up a little bit higher than the city, so
Great.
we're getting snow. Yeah.
Winter Wonderland. Great.
Yep.
Well, tell
Yep.
us about your class. You said you have some of these folks behind you that people will be making.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're going to be making some weirdo characters made from
Imagine
junk.
that. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
imagine that. We're going to be just taking found objects and weird things and making, and really the objects that we're going to be using can literally be anything. It could be any sort of object that you come across. We can make stuff out of. So, this guy is actually made out of a pine cone, and I'll move him close right now.
Oh,
But
it looks like armor. Look at that.
so so pretty much you name what you want to bring, and we can make stuff out of. Actually, I have a few. Here's a twig guy. Let's see if we can. So I mean, it
Oh,
doesn't
he's
always have to be just
fabulous.
rusty things.
Yeah.
They can also be, oops, make sure he stays in the
Yeah.
green. But so it literally could be just anything. I think I've got a guy made out of part boat. So we've got some little dude here. So yeah, just lots of
It looks
basically the
like these
idea is that
guys are
people.
like 8 to 12 inches tall about,
Yeah,
or
or, I mean, and that's going to be up to
okay.
the peeps who take the class in terms of what what they what junk they bring is going to determine what size. And I'm kind of recommending people stay
Yeah.
probably in this sort of that sort of
Yeah, that makes
size.
sense.
I mean, if they want to do really tiny, they can, but probably we don't want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a week-long workshop. It's 3 days. Yeah.
Correct.
And
Yeah.
I noticed, so we'll be doing a lot of the depth that you get and the knowledge that you have about what paints will do on these things always fascinates me.
Yeah, that's key. That is really key, because just sticking crap together is one thing,
Yeah.
but then you got to make it look good, right?
You
So
got to integrate it and make it look like it's something that's supposed to be. Fabulous. So what is your favorite thing about teaching in person?
my favorite thing, well, I think a lot of it is I get to steal ideas from students. I mean, that
Oh,
would be
that's
the
a good, yeah.
well, I mean, because the thing is,
At
what's
least you're
great
not
about.
stealing supplies from students,
No,
just
no. Well,
ideas. Yeah.
that seldom happens. But I think one of the coolest things about being a teacher is that at least the way my projects are designed is that they're never really there's never really a right or a wrong way to do these things,
Uh-huh.
and so everybody comes from a different angle, and part of that depends on what sort of things they bring to class and whatever. But everybody always comes out with something dramatically different. They might
Oh
use the
yeah,
same
yeah,
techniques, but they're going to come out with very different
yeah.
outcomes, and
They're
that's what's
instead of
really exciting. And so I think it's just great to see what different people do with what I impart to them, and that's what's so awesome about it.
well, and one thing I love about you've taught here once before, and I really like the charrette that you did at the end of class. Do you do that with every class? Yeah, I
Yeah,
love that. Yeah,
yeah.
because
The
people, I
critique
had,
is
yeah,
the critique is really, it's really important because, and I know that there are those people out there who are like, oh, yeah, there's a critique, oh no. It's not like that. It's
Yeah.
my classes are, you know, that the critique is basically to show how different people solved the problems, and so that we can all sort of grow from what other people did. And so you take a look at what they did, and oh, look what this person did, and look what this person did. And it's definitely more of a, it's not to make you go home and cry. It's to make you actually feel
No,
good.
We're not weeding you out of a program. We're helping
Right,
you
exactly.
get the most out of your workshop experience. Yeah.
Exactly.
And you're coming back to Paducah, so you must have liked it the last time. What surprised you about Paducah, or what did you enjoy about teaching here the last time you were here?
It's a cute little place. I you know, I had nothing to go off on. You know, I mean, it's like Paducah, and I'm like, what a weird little name, what a weird little town. And no, it's a cute little town. I don't know. I always like these weird little towns, and it may not be. It may not be that unknown in your neck of the woods, but I had never heard of it before. And
right. Yeah.
And so it's like, well, I wonder what this is. And yeah, it's just a sweet old time kind of town, you know. So I don't know.
We're an old river town, and I tell people that Paducah shows a lot bigger than it is. We're just we're in between Nashville and St. Louis, about halfway between each of those, about 2 hours from each location, and about 2.5 from St. Louis. But we're in a densely rural area, so everybody comes here for shopping and food and entertainment, and so it packs a wall up for a town of 27,000, I think.
Yeah, I was going to ask you what the population was. You know,
yeah, the county's about 65, the town's 27,000.
Yeah,
but our NBC affiliate here has a media market of over 1 million people. So around, you know, people drive into Paducah for stuff. We're the, I don't know, big fish, small pond, I guess. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah. So where else are you teaching next year? If people don't get into this class, where else
the plan is, the plan is to, I'll be in Italy this coming May.
Wow, fun.
And then I'll be back. Not many places in person this year. Then I know I'll be in Shake Rag in Wisconsin. So and then back to Mexico.
Good deal.
For Day of the Dead. So I'll be doing that. But you know, right now it's pretty low key. The whole change in things has made things a little bit quieter. Been doing
dipping your toe in the water. Yeah.
Yep, exactly. So gives me more studio time. So it's
that's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
So people just go to your website to see some other locations. You've got all those listed.
Yep, I do.
Good.
I do indeed.
Awesome.
So,
awesome. Well, I know I am just thrilled to have you back, and we made some really fun stuff the last time. And I think I also took a class from you a long time ago at not Art and Soul, but the other one. It was in Petaluma, so that would have been.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Art is you.
Art is you. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that was my first experience, and I didn't know what I was getting into either. So there we go.
weird assemblage stuff.
Weird, yes. That is what you could expect in a Michael deMeng workshop. Well, I'm not going to take up too much more of your time, but I'm interviewing all my 2022 instructors, and I'm asking everybody the same five. I'm going to ask you actually 6 questions because I'm curious about one, but the same 5 questions I've asked of everybody. So I'll start with this special question for you. What is your current favorite cocktail?
My current favorite cocktail, well, actually, the one that I have been partaking in lately is what I call a winter gimlet, which is, it's really simple. It's 2 parts gin, 1 part simple syrup.
Okay.
And
1 part. Wow. Okay.
Well, actually, it's a little bit less. It's probably about it's probably about half part. Excuse me.
Okay.
And then about 1 part lime, just fresh lime juice.
Yeah.
But the key is that you take take the leaves off, but you take rosemary and you throw the twig into the shaker.
Oh, that would be good.
And then you garnish with a fresh twig of rosemary, which is very aromatic and winter fresh smelling. So pretty nice. Pretty nice.
What kind, in a herbaceous gin or just a neutral gin?
Yeah, preferably like something kind of herbally, maybe a Hendrix or something a little bit. a little bit fuller in
So
herbs.
Michael and I share a love of gin, and I don't know if I got him in love with bourbon or not the last time he was here,
I
but
do,
we sure
because
tried.
it was a hard second, because the other one I've been drinking is basically I call it the Devil Takes Manhattan, where you take basically Manhattan. So you got your bourbon and your sweet vermouth. But then thanks to you guys, you taught me the whole smoking thing. So I'll smoke it.
Yeah.
But I also add 2 dashes of Tabasco, just regular Tabasco in there.
Interesting.
And it just adds a little bit of a bite to it.
Kick, just 2 dashes. Yeah. So my husband John is a very accomplished mixologist, and for that I'm very thankful.
Yes. I know. I got to enjoy his yummy cocktails when I was there.
Yes. All right, so on to the flash round. What was your first job?
My first job. Okay, so I was a busboy at a place. What the hell was the name of the place? The Branding Iron in California.
A steakhouse, huh?
Yes. I was a busboy.
Were you a good busboy or a bad?
I only lasted a little while. Then I got a job at a video store, and I loved that. But
okay, I could see that more than the busboy. Yeah. Awesome. Did you have a make-believe friend as a child?
Did I have a boy? That's a good question. I don't think I did. I mean, I had lots of like things, but I don't remember actually having like an invisible friend type of thing.
Now, did you have a special thing like a teddy bear or a GI Joe that you named, or?
I had a number of them. But the thing that I probably had the most saliva on was Judy, which was like a monkey.
Judy the monkey.
Yeah, it was like,
was it the plastic banana monkey?
No, it was like a furry monkey. I think it had a plastic face, but it was sort of black fur and all that stuff. And I think the TV show Doctari was on at the time.
Oh yeah.
And I think if I'm not mistaken, because I think Judy was a monkey on that show, and that's
I have a vague memory of that. Judy the monkey. Interesting. Okay, so from Judy the monkey, we're going to, who is your celebrity crush?
My celebrity crush. Oh wow. Okay, so I'm in any field.
Any genre, any field, any time. Yeah.
I would probably have to say Guillermo del Toro. The director. Director of The Shape of, or the Shape of Water.
The Shape of,
Pan's Labyrinth. And I saw an exhibit of his stuff. They had it like, he has this collection of stuff from his movies, but also his collection of weird things in his home. And then he had an exhibit that was traveling around. And so I got to see that in Minneapolis. And so, he's pretty cool. In fact, one cool thing is actually these characters behind me, ironically. Somebody had said to me, it's like, how does Guillermo del Toro not know your work? And I go, I don't know. So I posted on Twitter, and I said, well, somebody said that Guillermo del Toro should follow me. And I put a hashtag, his hashtag on there, on the post with images of these guys. And he goes, and he gave me a thumbs up. So, so I got a thumbs up from him. So wow. I don't think he followed me, but he gave me a thumbs up. So.
Hey, that's more than any other artist I've talked to. They just had these unrequited impressions. So you got a thumbs up. Wow. Okay, what is your most hated art supply? The thing you'll never pick up again? Oh,
the most hated. Okay, I don't know.
Or maybe hated is a bad word.
Yeah, I hate two-part epoxy. I mean, granted, I use a 2-part clay.
Yeah.
But that clear stuff, I can't.
Oh, the resin.
The resin stuff. I don't like it. It's mostly, for me, it's like, what happened was I used to use Aquanet as a fixative.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Right. Fix your paintings and whatever.
Yeah.
And ever since then, that resiny smell, because Aquanet's basically resin, right?
God, I didn't know that, but yes.
Yeah, so I get crawly skin with the smell of like that 2-part resin stuff.
Yeah. That's good to know.
All right. Yeah.
All right, last question should be, here's a softball question. What is your current most loved art supply or tool?
Well, I would say, I mean, paint's too easy, you know, but I would say, you know, the Dremel. I mean, the Dremel's the
Oh
best
yeah,
thing, you
it's
know.
just your
I mean,
best friend. Yeah,
yeah, I mean, I just, you know, I couldn't do anything if I didn't have that thing.
and
So,
does your
yeah.
Dremel have a name like Judy or?
No, because I blast through them so much. I mean, you know, I
Oh,
use it so much they burn out that I have to get a new one. So I can't get too attached.
you're a
You know, they're
Dremel
just,
abuser, a serial
that's
Dremel
right.
abuser. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So, oh well, that's the way it
There we
goes.
have it. Well, those were great answers, and thank you for playing. And I will be, and I'm assuming you're flying into Paducah. Are you flying into Paducah
I
or one
am.
of our local airports?
We'll figure that out. But yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I would assume. We'll see
you're
how
not
it.
going to
We'll see how that.
drive. No, that'd be a long
No,
drive.
that'd be
Yeah,
a really long drive. We'll be
really
really.
long drive. But we do have, just for folks, just to let you know, we do have a commercial airport here that has a couple of flights a day via United, and then within 2 hours, Nashville's got a gazillion flights of you know, Southwest and Delta and American, all those folks. So it's easy to get here. So
What is the biggest airport near you?
Nashville Airport is probably the most served, and it's 2 hours south.
Oh, okay. So
Straight up
pretty
24.
close. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. Anyway, well, thank you so much, and I hope you all have a wonderful holiday season. And I will see you before you know it, Michael.
All right. Awesome, Kristen.
All
Looking forward to
right.
seeing you.
You too. Take care.
Okay.